Better tech for cycling. That's our Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Sena, S-E-N-A, is Lex Albrecht. Hi, Lex.
Hey, how is it going?
Terrific. Well, give us some background about Sena, a really interesting company.
Yeah, absolutely. Sena is a leader in the motorcycle communication space. So Sena got their starts making Bluetooth communication systems, intercom systems for motorcyclists so that they could communicate rider to rider and also pair the headsets that are integrated into motorcycle helmets with smartphones or GPS devices so they can turn by turn directions or take phone calls. And this technology is very relevant for many other applications. So Sena has taken it from the motorcycling space and brought it over to all those other applications like cycling, for example. So now cyclists have access to the same type of communication technology that was developed for motorcyclists.
And this can be both a safety and a communications problem that you're solving here. Tell me about it.
Exactly. This can be, having communication abilities while you're cycling is great for safety. You can communicate more clearly with your ride partners, especially for mountain bikers who are riding in single track trails. They can call out obstacles that are coming up in the road. They can call out forks in the road too, instead of waiting around for the riders to point them in the right direction if there's a bit of a gap between the first guy and the second guy. And so that's one of the cool features about being able to speak while you're cycling, but also there's the convenience aspect too. It's nice to be able to speak clearly with your ride partners without having to put out extra effort to project your voice over wind noise, over physical obstacles and stuff like that. And you can continue your conversation with other riders, even if you're not side by side. So it really makes you feel like you're more connected. You're more doing a social activity instead of just riding alone.
How do you accomplish that? And it's probably even tougher on a motorcycle when you're going 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sena has some really advanced wind noise canceling technology that cancels out all the wind sound that's caused by essentially creating friction against the wind as you move forward, which is pretty cool. In the cycling helmets, Sena has a lineup of different products for different types of riding. In my hands, actually, for those who are watching the video, I have the M1 Evo. This is the Sena's mountain bike helmet. So the concept is pretty much the same for all of the different designs. There's a small microphone that sits right up in front of where the rider's nose would be. So pretty much it's in between the two eyes in the shell of the helmet. Then in the shell of the helmet above where the ears are, there are little speakers, little but powerful speakers. And in the case of the M1 Evo, on the side here, and there are a couple of helmets that have the buttons on the back, but most of them have them on the side. These are the control buttons. So to turn the helmet on and off, you press the two buttons. There's a middle multifunction button and the volume up and down. So it's really easy to access them while you're riding. And then in the back, there's an integrated light on the M1 Evo and most of the other helmets too, that you can either keep in a solid mode or a blinking mode and a small charge port. I really love having the light on the back because I am pretty notorious for not always having a light on my bicycle. So if ever I get stuck riding a little bit longer than expected, I always know that I have a tail light on just to increase my visibility, especially at night or at dusk.
Well, visibility is so important today. I mean, the numbers of accidents and things that you hear about, a tragic one I think just the other day involving a racing cyclist. So what you have on the market today, give us the overview of what's new and what some of the products are.
Well, since I think you may have first been introduced to Sena many, many years ago, Sena has introduced a new intercom system called Mesh. So this is Sena's proprietary intercom network, and this allows riders to simply press one single button to turn their mesh network on. And if the other helmets in the area are on the mesh network as well, on one of the same 9 channels, the helmets will automatically seek each other out and connect. So that will mean that the riders who are connected will speak to the other riders through the microphone that's integrated into the helmet here and hear their other fellow riders through the speakers that are integrated into the shell too. And the cool thing about Mesh is that unlike Bluetooth, which offers a maximum of 2 to 4 riders that can be connected depending on the model, mesh can connect an unlimited number of riders together, and the range is quite a bit longer too.
Yeah,
So
a
that's
mesh network, I guess, and lets it hop from unit to unit, right? And it expands the range.
exactly. So if you have more than 2 riders in the network, each additional rider essentially acts as an antenna or like a repeater, and you can extend the network range up to, I believe, now I have to look in my notes, but I believe it's over 2 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there are some new helmets as well with new technologies being built in.
Yes. So we have this mountain bike helmet. This is the M1 Evo. We have a road helmet called the R1 Evo. We have another road helmet that's a little bit of a different shape called the R2 Evo. And recently we launched the R2X, which looks like our R2 Evo helmet, except for it has one extra thing that's very special built in, and that is Amazon Alexa built in. So you can control all of your Alexa connected devices right from your phone. Or right from your helmet, sorry, when you're riding. So if you have, I don't know, like a garage door opener that's connected to your Amazon Alexa system, you can say, hey, Alexa, open up the garage door. Or, if you want to turn on the air conditioning before you get home or turn it off, you can do that right through your helmet and you don't even have to pull out your phone. So that's another one of the bonuses, or I guess I shouldn't say bonus, advantages of being able to ride connected, because you can do this stuff. You can communicate with people, you can communicate with your devices, you can hear your GPS directions, you can take phone calls, make phone calls, all without taking out your phone or your focus off the road.
I guess you could be listening to music as well.
Absolutely. I prefer hip hop personally, but you could listen to whatever kind you like.
Just terrific. And that has all of that capability, the mesh networking built into it?
Yes, absolutely. Everything here is built right in, which is super cool. So we have one other product, which is very interesting for people who might be like in total love with their helmet and they don't want to change their helmet model. We have something called Pi. And what Pi is a small device that slips onto the straps of the helmet. And inside of Pi, there are also speakers and a microphone that are integrated. And you can connect your Pi device to one other rider via Bluetooth connection, as well as your phone. So you can take phone calls, make phone calls, listen to GPS directions, and listen to your playlists all through your normal helmet once you slip this device on. And finally, for people that really like this concept, we also have one other product that is interesting called Meshport Blue. This is a little thing that can clip onto your backpack strap or your belt strap or wherever is most convenient. You can even slip it into a pocket. And when this is connected with any type of Bluetooth headset device, so you could be using like those in-bone ear like speakers, you could be
the conduction, sure.
Exactly. And that the Meshport Blue will convert those speakers into a mesh network compatible device. So if one person is wearing a Sena mesh helmet, another person can just be wearing their AirPods and have a Meshport Blue, and their AirPods will act just as the helmet's communication system.
Sounds terrific. And for more info, where's the best place for people to go?
The best place to go is Sena.com. We have all of the information on all of the products there. We also have a website with instructions and details and tech specs on all of the products, and that you can find at www.community.sena.com.
Just terrific. Congratulations on the innovations there. And we look forward to what's next. Lex Albrecht, thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm excited for everybody to find out what it's like to ride connected.